Summary: some cast members of 90 Day Fiancé are struggling to find love and are stuck in unsuccessful relationships. David and Annie Toborowski have found success and happiness, living in a nice home and planning to have a baby. Natalie Morditsova regrets leaving Mike Youngquist and will remain single while yearning for the life she could have had with him. These 90 Day Fiancé cast members are destined to stay single till the end. They will never be a part of the list of franchise success stories. There are several spin-offs and seasons in the 90 Day Fiancé universe to keep fans entertained. The show has now gone beyond couples who receive the K-1 visa and move to America from a different country in the hopes of getting married within 3 months. Several new couples are both from the US. They belong to different spin-offs, yes, but they have the same end goal, a successful relationship. In the past few years, the popularity of 90 Day Fiancé has grown exponentially. The cast members have become celebrities, raking in thousands of followers and getting recognized in public. The one thing some of these stars can't find is love, no matter how hard they've tried. They are struggling to either move on from their past broken marriages or are stuck in romances that are going nowhere. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now, television is being impacted by the ongoing entertainment industry strikes, leaving many turning to reality TV. What are the best shows right now? 10 90 Day Fiancé's Natalie Morditsova, single forever. Close 90 Day Fiancé star Natalie came to the U.S. on a K-1 visa even though she'd already split up with Mike Youngquist in 90 Day Fiancé Season 7. Natalie had admitted she wasn't in love with Mike throughout the season and had accused him of cheating on her with his best friend Sarah. Natalie had always intended to move to the US to give her acting and modeling career a boost. Natalie had started talking to Mike when he was living in Nevada. Natalie never expected to live in the woods. Natalie was disappointed with the new life Mike had introduced her to and went in search of greener pastures where she met Josh Weinstein. It's easy to see that Natalie isn't happy with Josh, since he isn't able to provide her with the glamorous life she thought she'd get by dating a modeling agency CEO. Natalie yearns to back to Mike, and even wants to have a baby with him. However, it's already too late as Mike has moved on and is dating a new woman. Josh will also leave Natalie when he realizes she's with him with ulterior motives. Natalie will indefinitely remain single and keep yearning for the life she could have had with Mike. 9 90 Day Fiancé's David Annie Toborowski, happier than ever. David and Annie's relationship was built on shaky ground. David was financially incapable of supporting Annie and couldn't pay the hefty dowry her family asked for in Thailand. David and Annie had to live in a friend's storage unit when they came to America. However, things have been looking much better for David and Annie since gaining popularity as 90 Day Fiancé franchise cast members. They now live in a 2,219 square foot home in Fountain Hills, Arizona. The couple has their own successful spin-off, David Annie, after the 90 Days, and reportedly made over $185,000 on Cameo in 2021. David and Annie are now planning baby number 1 together. 8 90 Day Fiancé's Big Ed Brown, single forever. Close. Big Ed's journey in 90 Day Fiancé began with before the 90 Days Season 4 when he went to the Philippines to meet his online girlfriend, Rose Vega. He'd lied to Rose about his height and never told her he didn't want any more kids. Rose was ridiculed for her poverty and her hygiene until she couldn't take it anymore. Big Ed claimed he was a changed man when he began dating Liz Woods, but he hurt her by verbally abusing her for doing things such as dropping one of her coworkers home or for interacting with a female coworker who Big Ed thought was Liz's ex. She stayed with him because she thought he would make a good husband and a good father to her daughter. They'd broken up 13 times only to get back together to get married, which they apparently did in August 2023. However, Big Ed is single again while Liz has moved on and is dating a man of her age with a Mustang. 7 90-day fiancés. Lauren Alexei Bravarnik, happier than ever. Lauren and Alexei's 90-day fiancé journey began with Season 3 when he moved to the U.S. from Israel. They got married in September 2015 and had a second ceremony in Israel in 2016 before welcoming their first baby in April 2020. The couple have since had 2 more babies. Alexei and Lauren's relationship came under strain when they decided to move to Israel in Lauren Alexei, after the 90 Days Season 2, but Lauren's parents were against the idea. The couple is currently based out of Miami. Lauren has been unapologetically speaking about his support for Israel in their fight against Hamas. They're together for the long haul. 6 90-day fiancés. David Murphy, single forever. David from Las Vegas had spent over 5,000 hours talking to his online crush Lana on a dating app called Anastasia Date. He had to pay a fee for each message he sent Lana, and it had cost him $100,000 in total along with the money he shelled out for each minute of the live chat. David believed he and Lana could have a future together even though she'd stood him up thrice before he applied to be on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. David was gullible thanks to his obsession with Ukrainian women. He claimed to have dated over 100 of them but is seemingly still single. 5 90-day fiancés. Kurlam Alan Cox, happier than ever. Alan and Kurlam are one of the OG franchise couples thanks to their 90-day fiancé Season 1 debut. They were also controversial thanks to the fact that Alan was 20 years old when he first met the 12-year-old Kurlam during a Mormon mission to Brazil. When Kurlam moved to the U.S. at 19 after getting engaged, a stylist at a local salon suggested she could become a professional model. Alan objected to the idea and Kurlam is now a stay-at-home mom to 2 of their kids instead. Despite the problematic nature of their relationship, Alan and Kurlam are still together. 4 90-day fiancés. Danielle Gates, single forever. Close. Danielle welcomed her son, Thomas Viethroder, when she was 21 years old. Danielle had been married once in her life at 26, but divorced her first husband just 6 months later. She then had 2 live-in boyfriends but was unsuccessful in maintaining the relationships. Danielle later married Johan, who was nearly a decade younger than her, after having known him for 5 months. Danielle didn't even realize that Johan had been cheating on her with multiple women while they were married. Danielle had refused to listen to her friends who insisted Johan was a sanky-panky. Danielle's bad decisions will ensure she always remains stuck in bad relationships or remains single. 3 90-day fiancés. Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven, happier than ever. Sarper and Shekinah met while she was vacationing in Istanbul. Sarper only wanted a one-night stand considering he'd slept with 2,500 women before Shekinah and was keeping tabs. Shekinah thought their situationship was worthwhile enough for her to relocate from Los Angeles to Turkey. Sarper was a walking, talking, red flag who didn't make the relationship public and decided to call Shekinah a B***** in front of her sister. Sarper was also controlling Shekinah and making her dress, eat, and sit, as he pleased. However, Shekinah admitted she loved being controlled and Sarper was the one for her and celebrated their first anniversary in November 2023 in Turkey. 2 90-day fiancés. Larissa Lima, single forever. Larissa moved to the U.S. to marry Colt on a K-1 visa. Larissa and Colt's relationship began to unravel when she accused him of cheating on her. Larissa was first arrested 5 days before her wedding to Colt. She was arrested 2 more times. After dozens of explosive fights, they decided to split within a year. Larissa found love again on Tinder when she started dating Eric Nichols. Their on-and-off relationship even involved her filing a police report claiming he was her reality star, taunting text messages and phone calls. Larissa never found happiness in her relationships and might end up getting into more bad ones for eternity. 1 90-day fiancés. Nicole Sherbini and Mahmoud Sherbini, happier than ever. 90-day fiancés. Nicole and Mahmoud had dated only for a couple of days in Egypt before she had to move back home. Nicole didn't tell anyone that she'd returned a few days later to marry Mahmoud, where she also converted to Islam. Nicole failed to live in Egypt because of Muhammad restricting what she could wear and who she could befriend. After 2 unsuccessful attempts at living together in Egypt and almost getting divorced, Nicole asked Mahmoud to come to Los Angeles. Mahmoud arrived in the U.S. in May 2023, and the couple will soon appear in a new show from the 90-Day Fiancé franchise. 90-Day Fiancé airs Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TLC. Source: Lauren Bravarnik. 90-Day Fiancé, YouTube. 90-Day Fiancé release date January 12, 2014. Cast: Sean Robinson. Main genre: reality network TLC.